Hi everyone. So I've been sitting here staring at the live button, wondering if I should press go. I have something, this is not scripted at all, so there will be tons of ums. We all know this about me. So I'm Alexis, and I am the creator and owner behind Purposeful Indulgence. And you're all in my group, y'all know me. I am here to talk to you about something that's kind of been on my mind, and I want to share it as a way of keeping myself from chickening out. So I'm finally productive again after having the flu. So I will kind of show you a little glimpse of what I've been working on. We have tons of bunnies ready to go. And all the stuff in the middle is the signature collection getting ready to be filled and then photographed for the listings. And we have tons of inventory waiting to be sewn up with the scent of your choice. So lots going on behind the scenes here. As you probably can imagine, I spend a lot of time not alone. I have a lot of time to think as I'm cutting and sewing and pinning and things like that. And so I've had something on my heart for a while, and I shared it with a few friends, and I prayed about it, and I kind of thought to myself, okay, well, maybe we'll do this. And then I looked at my friend who, thank you. I looked at my friend who we met like 2 weeks ago, and we both have small businesses, and we were like, she's like, I'm gonna do this, this, and this, and I'm like, okay, well, I think I might do this and this, and all her stuff's done and mine's not, because she's a doer, and I'm a let me think on it, and let me plan it, and let me plan it until it's dead, and then, you know, it just doesn't happen. And so it just takes me so much longer. So I thought tonight that I would come on and just share with you what I was thinking, and maybe get a little feedback, and maybe I need a little affirmation to know that it's a go. And maybe it's not a go. I don't know. I kind of feel with my whole heart that it is, but let me just tell you. So I have this strong belief that, you know, you're given gifts, and it's your duty to use the gifts that you've been given in the world. And so I know that I've been gifted creativity. That's a big part of me. And that's, you know, evident in what I do with Purposeful Indulgence. Another gift I feel like I have as I, you know, hop on and talk to you guys, or have made so many connections and so many great friends with women from this group, is the gift of gab. And so I thought to myself, well, how can you use the gift of gab to forge ahead with what you're doing in your business? And then I got sick, and I realized that I was bound to get sick because I ran myself literally ragged. And being down for the amount of time that I was totally like, I hated every second, not only because I was sick, but because that's totally not me. And I realized it was because I hadn't done the work up front. Like, I hadn't done the take care of yourself part, the self-care, the everyday, like, what am I doing to reduce my own stress or to make myself happy? And then I started thinking that maybe I needed to put myself in a position to discover what self-care was. What was it to me? Was it the same to everyone? What does it even mean? Is it getting a manicure, or is it, you know, packing my lunch for the next day so I don't have to eat cereal for lunch? So I kind of mulled over it a little bit, and then like this moment of complete and utter clarity came to me, where it all just flowed into the notes on my phone. Like, I don't even know where it was coming from. But what I want to do is to start either a blog or a vlog. I'm not sure if I'll do video or blog. I hope maybe you guys would give me some feedback about what you would be more apt to watch or read. And I'd like to call it She's Wearing All the Hats, because at this point in my life, I'm 38. I wear a lot of hats, and so do all of you. And I know that self-care is so important, but I don't know where it all fits in, but it must have to, right? Like, we have to take care of ourselves. So then I discovered that I would like to go on a mission to discover self-care, but do it with an audience, like raw and real, and let people see me make mistakes, let people see me just discover what it is, and explore and kind of do some research and get your feedback and give you little tidbits that maybe help you through your day. And so it would be kind of a mission to call women from the woodwork to step up and take note that we all have cups that are worth filling, and for the simple fact that empty just doesn't have to cut it. We don't have to give it all to everyone else. We have to save a little bit for ourselves. And I believe that we can probably do this while wearing all the hats. So I sat down and I thought, okay, there are people who need to hear this message. There are women in my life who need to know that it's okay to take 5 minutes out, or you did the best you could today. What did you do for you? Because you have to have something left for tomorrow. And so I thought, okay, great idea, Alexis. Like, okay, you're going to talk about this, but what are you going to say? So I challenged myself to come up with 20 topics. And I thought, if I can come up with 20 topics, I have a start. Okay, so I could start and then take it from there and see where my people lead me. And so I thought, okay, stick to the mission, raw, real. Let them see you do this. Let them know that you are the average 38-year-old, a little too squishy woman in the modern day who wears more hats than anyone needs to, just like everyone else. And that if you can learn what self-care is, and if you can practice it, then maybe other people can too. And maybe that's a mission to just enlighten people. And so I thought, okay, if I can come up with these 20 topics, then it's a go. So I sat down, and again, it was like boom, 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 boom. All the things. Like, it was, what does self-care even mean? And doing everything for everyone, and what's left for you, and emerging from beneath all of your hats, and what does that even look like? And do you know who you are? Do we know who we are when we take them all off? Like, when we're left with just us, who are we? Why wanting more is okay. And there's only so many hours in a day, and what's got to give. Treating yourself, but for free, because money doesn't grow on trees. And when we think about treating ourselves, it's always like, oh, I should get a mani, or I should do this or that. And really, it doesn't have to be that. Like, there are so many ideas, and I want to incorporate them into my life, because I know it's something that, in the position I'm in, just like all of you, it's something I need. And so I thought comfort versus care. Finding comfort in the little things. 18 summers. You all know that's near and dear to my heart. We get 18 summers with our kids. Let's make the most of them. Hang on one second, I need a sip. Hidden ways that you can show yourself some love. Honoring your marriage as a gift to your children, and how that is self-love. Chasing your dreams as a means of setting an example, and what that could mean to you. There's more to what we do than meets the eye. And how can you reflect upon that to see how you are showing yourself care? Why self-care doesn't look the same for all of us, or even the same for ourselves all the time. How caring for others serves as caring for ourselves sometimes. Self-care only has to cost time. How to get it done in 5 minutes or less. I'm really anxious to see what I can discover about that one. Why saying no means you're saying yes to yourself. When you have nothing left to give, how do you give yourself some self-care? There's tons of apps. I want to try them out. I want to share them with you. I want to let you know what I think. A playlist. Like yesterday, I posted on my Facebook page, Purposeful Indulgence page, what would be the top song on your playlist. And I didn't get a whole lot of feedback. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And I thought to myself, this is something I totally want to hear. Like, let me call you out. Let me get you involved. Like, share it. Share it in a place where it's safe to share. Like, this little community that I've built in Purposeful Indulgence, in the group, is something that I am so proud of, and it is something that it's a place where, to me, it's been self-care. It has fulfilled something in my life that I didn't realize needed fulfilling. I knew I needed a creative outlet. I didn't know I needed to connect with women. I didn't know that I was missing that, and I didn't know I needed it so much. And so I feel like this could be a safe space to really just share, and I really just want to like do that, take one for the team, and put myself out there and let you see me do it, and maybe hold me accountable, and maybe I could do the same for you. And finally, my last topic that I've so far come up with was why self-care isn't selfish. And I will tell you at this point, I don't have the answers to all of those, and I don't have all the stuff that has to come behind it. I have no idea how to start a YouTube channel. I don't know how to write a vlog or a blog. And I so far have gotten my husband to agree to a new cell phone, and I have a microphone in my Amazon cart, and I have all the things ready to go, and all the ideas and all the inspiration. And I had such a big pull on my heart to do this. So I wanted to put it out there to you, and I wanted to see what you think. I wanted to see if you think it needs to be done. I wanted to see if you think that it would benefit you. I wanted to see if you would rather read about it or listen to me. Even though I say all the time. I thought about even the little things. Like, I will want to hop on and talk to you, but then I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, Alexis, don't make them look at you like this. Like, no makeup, your eyebrows need wax, like, you have bags under your eyes, like, blah, 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 no one wants to see you with that. Guess what? I just want to show up, and I want to let you know that you can show up too, and that all of us, no matter if you're a mom or a wife, or you have a job, or what your job is, we are so many things, and we all wear so many hats, and I feel like we just could all benefit from a little community on this topic. So that being said, I put it out there. I was a little afraid that if I didn't put it out there, I was going to chicken out. I said, you know, my friend, she's a doer, and she gets it done. Like, she's like, I'm going to do this, this, and this in my business. And 2 weeks later, and I'm like, holy moly, how did she get all that done? And here's me, and I'm like, tracing bunnies and pinning them. And then I'm like, Alexis, like, this thing is in your heart, and there are all these women who could totally benefit. As I sat here and wrote these topics, I was like, this woman needs to hear this. Like, this is so for her. Oh, this would make the best conversation with these people. And oh, she could relate to that. We need to talk about these things. And I'll do it. I'll put it out there. If you'll talk back to me and you'll tell me what the best way to do it is, I'm going to put it out there. And I'm going to make it happen. Because sometimes you just have to not be scared to do it. And sometimes someone has to go first. I'll go first, guys. Thanks for watching.